No, we don't got no
we
valley
have
accent.
we
You
have
crazy?
California
I
Valley.
ain't from the valley.
You live in Sacramento. That is the
But I
valley.
ain't from here. I've spoken the same way my whole life.
How long have you lived here?
Since 2016. So
Okay,
about
so
9
you
years.
okay. Yeah, you were back.
My accent ain't Sacramento yet.
Not yet. Give it 5 more
Since
years.
after I
right
gave
now.
him the panani, he was like, I must move there now.
I'm telling you right now, everyone from the
He
Bay
was
moving out
hooked.
here, y'all about to have our accent.
Our accent. Who? Oh, since everybody's moving here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everyone about to have the Bay Area accent.
I feel like they do already, man.
Yeah, y'all been jacking our style for a long time.
I mean,
30 years.
When you mean y'all, you mean Sacramentians?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll give you that.
it is what it is.
It'd be like that.
Bay's just been popping for a long time, man. It'd be like that.
You do. I know. You know what? I've been so disconnected from LA. Like I haven't like had the
Wait,
lingo.
are you from LA?
Mm-hmm.
LA.
Oh, I thought you were from Lancaster.
Lancaster.
We're gonna hike and eat tacos in LA.
Yes. I'm below the 10, so I was in the hood growing up. So yeah.
Below the 10?
Below the
What does that
10.
mean?
So everything is below 10. Have you ever heard like Kendrick talk about like you can't say you're from LA and you've never been past the 10? That's
I don't
like
know what
South
the 10
LA.
is.
That's like Compton, Inglewood. That's below. That's yeah. South Central. Oh, that's below 10.
Okay.
Yes. Hawthorne. if
LA
you're
catching
Tyler.
strays right now.
LA
from
catching.
us.
Rightfully so.
Yeah. Yeah, and your football team sucks.
I agree with that, but I'm also a hardcore Dodger fan.
I'm really not that into baseball,
About
but
to
if I
say.
had to choose a team, it'd be Dodgers.
I was about to ask you to
Hey.
name 5 players.
Kershaw, who's not on the team anymore.
Stop.
I was about to say,
I was
that's a
say
giant.
yes.
He's not on the team anymore.
That's
I
a
do know
giant.
that.
That's a giant.
Otani. He's the most famous one right now. You
Is he
should
the
see-
Asian one?
You got one.
Wow.
He injured.
he is the one that can pitch, hit,
And he's Asian,
and
right?
and he's Japanese.
At least I knew that.
I want his old jersey from like his team back in the day.
You sure he's not Korean?
Is he Korean?
I don't know. I'm just.
I was like, I
messing
think
with
he's
you. I
Japanese.
have no idea.
A lot of the baseball players that Dodgers sign are from Japan.
There's just like a lot of Japanese baseball players.
Right. I mean,
He's
they're
big in
amazing.
Japan.
Yeah.
Like, the
Right.
pitching is crazy.
Have you ever seen them in like the Little League World Series? Like they dominate. It's always Japan's always winning. Hi guys,
Hey,
how's it going?
greetings.
It's going okay.
I dig your hat. Salutations.
Bom Navar.
Guten Tag.
Uchinawi Kanachwa.
Stop. Konnichiwa. Oh my gosh.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. Aren't you Japanese?
Bienvenidos.
Yes.
Okay.
This is all very correct.
Is she saying all of this correct?
Yes, perfectly.
Okay. Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
What does that
is
mean?
one- Konnichiwa.
Yeah. She said konnichiwa.
Sayonara.
Sayonara. Mushi mushi. That's when they answer the phone.
What is that?
It's-
Vietnamese?
Okay, so you know how like your dad speaks Spanish, right?
Yes.
When he answers the phone, what does he say if he's talking in Spanish?
Hello?
No, it's what's like a common like.
Hello.
Is it bueno or is it
Get-
like
¿Qué quieres?
okay?
No, that means what do you want?
A little rude.
So what's like a
No.
Spanish like slang like a go to like answering the phone?
No, my dad straight up says hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, your dad's not a
Very
good.
Americanized.
Okay. I was gonna say, well, your dad's not a good example, but I guess mushy mushy is like the slang way to say hello.
The Mexicans say mushi mushi.
No, the Japanese
I'm gonna
in
start saying
Japan,
that.
dude.
I'm gonna start saying. I'm gonna start
Mushy
that
mushy.
trend here.
Yeah.
Sounds like I'm asking for breast milk.
Mushy mushy.
Mushi mushi.
Can I get some mushy? Can I get some mushy mushy, please?
A little tonight. Mushy mushy.
Yeah.
There you go. He's like, I got you. He look at him. He's like, yes.
She would if I text that to Missy, she would definitely know.
Yeah.
It's on.
Mushy mushy? Sure. Hey, what's the most blah she's ever like you've ever initiated? She's like, hey, is it going down tonight? Maybe.
What do you mean blah?
Like It's just so nonchalant.
Oh,
I mean, Missy's already she's already that way.
Okay, so like, we showering?
Yeah.
It's
True. Yep.
Are we showering?
Are we
Yeah.
staking or are we showering? What's going on?
I do think I initiate more though. Ryan's favorite pastime is like he's already asleep and then I come in and I'm just
The
like,
best.
I'm waking you up for
Dude, you
the
need
Moshi
to
Moshi.
you need to teach women out there.
That's what I'm saying. It's the best. It's the best.
You need to teach
See,
them.
it's not just me.
Spread the word. If
Ladies,
you want your man to do whatever you want, you
very
need to
simple.
wake him up in the middle of his sleep.
Little
Just,
mushy mushy.
Give him some mushy mushy or
Wake
some.
him up by sitting on his face.
There you go.
That's all
Yeah.
it takes.
Straight up.
And it's going to be ass for the first like 15 minutes because he's still half asleep. But
No, she
It's
just
gonna be
says,
okay.
It's gonna be
It's
all
gonna
right.
be okay.
You're gonna get there.
yeah, you will get
A
there.
little foreplay.
Yeah. Eventually, you'll be sitting too long and you'll just fall to the side. But he'll follow.
He'll find his way.
Yeah.
But he'll do anything you ask him to the next day.
All will be well.
Drop the mic.
I mean, yeah.
Drop the mic. Well, I think we should start there. Mushy mushy, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Marky Mark.
I'm Misa.
And Ryan.
And it's another wonderful episode of Anytime Relevance Podcast. Please, please, please subscribe. Check us out on YouTube. Send us some fan mail. We want to hear from you.
Little
We would
more.
love to hear from you guys. Just
We want to
comment.
hear from you so much.
We will reply.
Right. Even if it's
We
negative, we
read
got you.
everything.
I'll sick me
I'll
on
argue.
you.
I will
Yeah.
get on you.
You will
too.
get on you.
I like to be on top.
Yeah, if you want to fight, we'll fight.
I got the words.
I heard she's also.
I've been reading more. I have some vocabulary.
You beat him in wrestling? Is that what you said?
I have twice.
Yeah.
It was
Sumo
a best
wrestling,
out of
man,
3.
it
We
was-
have a giant rug in our living room. We cleared the area, and I'm like, all right, first to get pushed out of the square here.
2 out of 3.
Have you ever?
He went down very quick.
Have you ever played for Mushy Mushy?
Played from. I don't think. I
You
think
could call it
happened
a bit of
after.
foreplay.
Yeah.
I think it happened after, but we didn't like play for it.
He was like, we just kind of stumbled into
I mean,
it.
we kind of like both win at that point.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
I mean, you get very sweaty too. So I
Yeah.
was like,
That's like the best part.
so after he was like, so are we showering?
No, I want the sweat.
I want the sweat. I want the whole sweat. I don't like. Okay, I'm a germaphobe. I don't like having any relations or mushy mushy unless it's like clean. So I'm always like, let me hop in the shower because I mean I don't
We
want
are the same way.
Yeah, I'm very like very cleanly. I don't like. I mean, because it can get wild. I don't want to get a whiff as I'm in the
Man,
undercarriage from the back.
I know how much I sweat every day at work. I don't want Misa having any part of that.
Right.
Like it's almost like a self-conscious thing
Right,
on my
right.
part. Like
Have you ever?
I know how bad I stink.
Right. Have you ever like took a whiff and you're just like you wipe and you're like, yep, you need to take a shower.
Yeah, it's shower. Yeah.
In this scenario, I don't mind the smell. I think my concern is more like yeast infection.
Oh,
But
that's valid.
if I'm like,
So you like my stink?
She just doesn't want a urinary tract infection.
exactly. But depending how hard he worked, because construction workers, it's not. Sometimes there's a lot of standing around. But
I don't know about that.
I know. Sorry, maybe not your.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Shots fired.
Maybe like the road crew. Don't put that on me.
Sorry,
I'm,
Dad.
I'm
Yeah.
working all day.
Like I see you guys sitting out there.
Yeah.
No,
The
your
road
dad's
crew.
not road crew. He's not like on like flag duty.
What does your dad
Yeah,
do?
no, my dad actually works the heavy machinery, so he's one of those that's essential on a project.
He builds
Gotcha.
freeways.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he does
Does he work
asphalt.
for Caltrans?
He's union.
Union.
Yeah,
He's not Caltrans.
No.
but
gotcha.
yeah, he's not.
Is that like the top road company? I'm sure there's other private.
Caltrans is county, right?
Yes.
So
Oh, okay.
in a way, I mean, because you're part
thought it
of
was
some
state,
sort of
yeah.
government, you get
he's
you'll
not.
probably be more secure. But union's a pretty good way.
Bro, union's the way to go.
Now, when you're part of a private company, you should always be seeking more.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into it.
Let's.
Enough talking about Moshi and
Totally
jobs.
unrelated.
All
Here we go.
right.
Switch up.
Douchey,
Let's go.
douchey.
I'm going to switch gears on you real quick because we're about to go take a blast into time. I want you all to pick a
Got a
time,
blast.
and I want you to explain why you want to go to that time zone. Misa, if there's any time that you like thought of, where would you go?
I think for me is the Roaring 20s with those
No
little hot little fringe dresses.
Way. Okay.
Prohibition time?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
feel-
you got to think about the time they were in. It was like end of World War One. There was a lot of economic growth because they were essentially coming out of a depression. There was a lot of development in electronics like cars and telephone and radios. And
Wait, when did they come out of a depression?
well, you're always going to be in a depression when there's
Is it
war.
1917?
Oh, yeah. Okay. You're saying like
1920s.
literal depression.
The war ended in what, 1918 or something?
Yeah,
So
1918.
1920s, like you're kind of getting back on your feet.
Got you. Like real
It's a
depression.
little bit more jobs. People are buying more because the war is over. And I think people just wanted to have fun at that point. They're just like, all right,
Yeah.
our men are back home. We've gone through a rough time.
Remember, that's the last
Just
time they
want to
went through
go
a
dance to
pandemic
some
too.
jazz.
Yeah.
Right. That was a
Spanish
lot-
flu.
And like I think kind of the same thing with us. Like when we went through our pandemic, everybody wanted to party once everything was lifted, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
They went through Spanish
Exactly.
flu.
Big time, man. We're
People
in the
actually
new,
died back
like
then.
roaring 20s right now.
Right. We are in the roaring 20s. Look at
Yeah.
us. We're just chilling, making podcasts type
Yeah.
shit.
I mean, with us, we had no chill. We were just like, I will party
Right.
while
Right.
this pandemic is still happening.
Didn't have time to not party. You know what I mean?
We
Life's
like to
too short.
party.
Yeah. I might die from a cough,
That's what I'm saying.
going out.
I gotta go out. With
I
a
mean,
bang.
the thing that sucked though, right after like alcohol was taken away, prohibition was going on. So like, how do you like? That's still cool with you? Like just that time, just that style.
I'm buying coke and heroin.
Okay, yeah.
We just learned there was plenty of that.
Alternative medicine.
Way before the 20s.
They were handing in like pharmacies. They were handing you cocaine and heroin in bottles and like calling it like toothache pills.
Yeah, like 5 cents.
Yeah, and it was like mixing it in like Coca-Cola, like the drink, and like it was just like syrup with cocaine in it, and you would like mix it with like
That's so
soda
wild.
water. Wow.
Yeah.
That's so wild.
Here we are just on like Cutwaters and
Yeah.
weed. Like
Yeah.
they
No
are
wonder
straight
it
up
was
drinking bourbon and coke.
Oh yeah, no.
roaring 20s, man. Everyone was like high out of their mind.
I think we've talked about this on like a side chat, but like there are a lot of people who served in the war that were just addicted to drugs because that's how they had to keep pushing,
Right.
Yeah.
stay alert.
And the 20s was no
They're a little
different. They
crazy.
were doing that. They were doing hardcore. What
Yeah.
about what about you, Ryan? What's a time and place that you like, or
If
time actually? I mean,
I had to choose an era. I think I would choose the 90s.
90s.
I would spend a lot of my I would obviously I would still be doing my whole like construction thing. I'd be my location. If we're gonna go this deep,
Yeah, go for it.
I'd like to be in the Bay Area in the 90s. There would be a ton of good concerts, a lot of good, there's a lot of good music venues there.
He essentially wants to relive the life he already did
No, no, I'm not.
because you would be a little older.
No, that's not where I'm going at all. I would work in construction and like knowing what I know now, I would invest in big tech. I would build the buildings that I'm also kind of investing in these companies in. And then I would sell it all before the bubble popped and I'd retire.
He's like, and I'm done.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. And I'd probably move out of the Bay Area too. I'd probably move out of California.
Okay, so we know his place
That
and
was
time.
my life in the 90s.
Where are you going if you're in the roaring 20s?
Okay, so obviously I'm a Latina and I don't want to be a housekeeper
Yeah, you're gonna be a maid.
Right.
I think I would go with the people I feel like I could relate most with, which is going to be the Italians. I feel like they're
Shout
kind
out.
of distant
out.
cousins of the Latins because, like, they're white, but they also had some, like, sass to them. And I
You're
feel
just
like,
gonna blend in.
yeah, I'm like, as a Spaniard, you know,
You're
I
like, I'm
probably,
gonna infiltrate this
I think I could
culture.
sneak in there.
Right.
Can't speak Italian.
No, well, I could talk with the.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
You're not on the East Coast, so are you gonna go to New York?
I'm not gonna try.
Don't do
But
it.
I would go to like Boston, Philly,
Can you give me
Chicago.
Give me your best
Oh,
Italian
God.
accent. Can you do it? Do it.
Give me a word to say.
Say, I'm walking here.
Hey, I'm walking here.
That was all right. It was not bad.
That was not bad.
It's
Out of
not
my way. Oh, that was bad.
That was bad.
We're not keeping that. I'm walking here.
Okay, but like, where are you going? Are you going to the East Coast?
Yeah, where in the
Boston,
roaring
Philly,
20s?
Chicago,
Okay.
definitely.
Boston, okay, so East Coast, okay.
if not the Midwest.
I think that's the only place to be in the
Right.
roaring 20s. Like the West Coast not be popping. It's
No.
just like straight opium dens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The East
Plus-
Coast,
Farms.
all the rum running, you can make a lot of money.
And the Italians had their own like form of power within their own little community. The
Yeah.
mobsters were born.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, I think if I could get connected and make nice with the right people, I'd be okay.
Dude, I would go to the 80s.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
Okay, so it's very specific. First off, I would definitely be a criminal. And I just feel like the 80s, like, privacy was like really like no one was watching you. There was no cameras, there was no nothing. So like there was a lot of opportunity. I would stay in California. And yeah. I don't think I would be criminal forever, but I just feel like I can knowing who I know and knowing what where I live and everything, it'd just be really easy to get away with a lot of stuff. But this is where I go into legitimate business. I think I would go knowing if I got to know everything, like if I transported over to the 80s right now, like let's say we all transported, knowing what we know. I mean, imagine things. Ryan, you already kind of touched on it. I would go into the music industry.
Yeah.
And I would take all the songs I know from today and I would make it like I was writing it. But first I would make my money. So like I would like be a name in like
Yeah, that's how you gotta do it.
yeah, I would have the money to like fund these things and like, oh,
Infiltrate.
I'm an infiltrator. And I would have all these songs written, beats, like I would just like remember the beats and like copy them and easily do it again. Or like instruct some people to like make the sound again. And I would make these songs that are like in like the 2000s, 2010s, and it'd be popping in the 80s. Like,
Just take
they'd
all
be like,
of it.
oh my gosh, like I would, man, I'm telling you, I would take everyone's songs and just like before they're even like adults.
I always thought music was like the cool way to go. Like if I go back in time, I would make this song.
Yeah, no, I would do so much music because like I would be a mogul. I would be a force to be I'd be bigger than like, you know, any producer that's out right now. I'd be bigger than Pharrell because I'd be making music and beats before they're even like out of high school.
I can see that because you kind of know what like future taste
Yes.
holds.
Yes.
So you can kind of
Oh man, like
shape artists into that before.
you think I would not go to like Eazy-E and NWA? I mean, you know,
straight up. I'm gonna sign you right now.
Oh, dude, I would be like, hey, I have all this music.
Much better deal.
Before like Bone Thugs and Harmony like even came out, I'd be like, yo, you want to hear this like this pop mix? Like I got you. Like this futuristic, like I got you. Before he signed the Black Eyed Peas, like I would be making their music and writing their songs. Like who like yeah.
Would you keep that one song? Let's get retarded.
Dude, I would keep them all before he even got the music from them. Before Fergie, like, yeah, before like he eventually meets them, but like I would reach him in the 80s before like when he's still selling drugs and stuff. I'd be like, hey, I got this big idea. I got all this music. Ice Cube and me would work together. I'd be like, yo, I'll write some of the songs before he even writes them. It's like, wait a minute, I had that song in my head.
Yeah.
Cruising
wrote
down
it.
the
It's like
street
you-
in my 6'4".
I would just, yeah. Knowing what I know today, I would take it all the way.
When Ice Cube passes, it's going to be a dark day for me.
Oh man,
Yeah, I agree. So,
It's like top
why are
3
we
for
talking
me.
about that?
I know. I'm sorry. You
Everybody's-
mentioned him. And
dude, that's gonna hurt.
Why would you do that?
yeah,
Don't do that.
Bring this Debbie Downer.
I'm sorry. This
We're-
is me giving my flowers to Cube. I
Yeah.
love you.
Ice Cube, you're a real one.
You real
Mhm.
one.
Shout out Ice Cube.
Thank you for all your contributions.
Okay, so knowing that, how else would like going back? We talked about like music. Would you do anything, Misa?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
music wise.
Like, what was the no? If like a time and place, what would you change for like a benefit of yourself?
In the 20s.
Yeah, like would you like knowing what you know now? Like you have all the knowledge that you have today, and you go back in the 20s. What are you doing? You're just living in the 20s.
Man, that's a big question.
I know.
All right,
I
like,
didn't
I-
think of
There's a
that.
lot because
'Cause,
she's
like,
so far
you're-
back.
You're
there's a
going,
lot.
yeah,
It's
you're,
far
you're
back.
further
Scope,
than
man.
us. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna invest in Ford.
true.
Straight up, like
Well, because this was the boom of like,
Forget
ExxonMobil.
Ford, dude. I'm going to Apple.
That's not around then.
Well, no, not. Yeah, you're right.
That's
not the
my
20s. That's
investment.
yours. Yeah.
I don't have the brain for Apple.
Yeah, no. Apple
You don't
would be
need the
his
brain.
time.
You just need the capital.
Yeah, you just need to put $100 towards Apple.
Yeah,
and
don't
Imagine me being like-
100,000 today.
A telephone, but like you could take it with you anywhere. They'd be like, chill, bitch.
Right.
We just got it on landline.
We just got light.
How,
Okay.
how do you suppose we do Wi-Fi? You know, like
Wi-Fi?
Ask the,
see,
ask the army.
it's great because you have these ideas,
Right.
but it's like I wouldn't know how to execute.
Who actually, yeah.
You wouldn't. I mean,
It'd probably be more investment, like Ryan said.
Yeah.
I would go like,
You need to go find like a Nikola Tesla.
right.
yes.
Or you can bet on I would gamble in your age. Like,
The
like
World Series.
on the sports.
Yankees every
Yeah.
year.
True. Back then,
Yeah.
I mean, I would, yeah. But then you would be like Back to the Future because you're like specifically betting on certain
I would be
games.
on a watch list. Absolutely.
Yeah.
They would find me in a river.
Which?
Or
Yeah.
before everyone like the prohibition starts, like you get a bunch of like alcohol and then you're like the big distributor.
Oh, get a big old cellar
You got
underground.
an
yeah.
inside scoop.
Yeah.
There's
I
a
might
lot of
pull a
gangsters.
Cersei too.
You're like, I know
Blow up the
this-
sept, bro.
Wow.
Hide it right under the Capitol building.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Oh my God.
Plans.
Don't come for me.
You could also save a lot of people from dying. Then you got like the butterfly
Less
effect.
people on the highway.
This person. There's no highways at that time.
If that's how the good Lord wanted them to go, who am I to play Jesus?
Who am I to think about?
No, there's only highways. There's no freeways.
Oh, yes, there's no freeways. Yes,
Yeah.
highways are there. You're right.
Highways are
I
there.
stand corrected.
There are cars.
It's gonna let you slide.
There's so many
There's no
cars, but
slide.
those, yeah, they don't go that fast.
No.
No, they go slow.
I know they're just like barely out of the carriage era.
Hey, it's better than a horse and buggy.
Right. They still drove though. Like, can you imagine driving from Chicago to New York in a car that only goes
40
like
miles an
40
hour
miles
maximum.
an hour? You're like, okay. Do.
Well, you know what? Back then, they don't know any different.
Right.
That's
Right.
like light speed.
That was fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they were used to doing like horses and take like days.
going like 5 miles an hour.
So I guess 40 miles an hour was perfect. Well, what about you? What investments would you do to get like
so
ahead?
for me, so like I said before,
Would you create
I would-
Google?
I'd be in construction, so
Okay.
I would build these tech buildings I'm also investing in, so I'd be making double money off them. But I think the real reason I chose the 90s was it was kind of, I think it was the last era in the United States where a family could get by on a single income
Right.
and still afford like a 2-week vacation every
Yeah.
year. You know what I mean?
On like 80K.
Yeah, and that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. And especially if I made the smart investments.
You think
Yeah.
they were
And
making 80K?
Bro, the
Probably
house was like
easily.
90,000.
making-
Yeah.
Especially like my plan, like
In the city. That was like a lawyer's salary back in the day. It was like 80K.
This man ain't
And-
a lawyer.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, there was people, like, normal people that have
Man.
high-paying jobs, they weren't going over 100. And if you made over 100K, you were like,
top 10.
It's because the cost of living was just so much lower back
much
then. Your
lower.
money just went so much farther.
Yeah, I mean, you could buy a house. I talked to a guy. He was like, I bought my house in '92 for like $96K.
Yeah, isn't that insane?
That's wild.
That's just like such a pipe dream today.
Yeah. My uncle bought a house in LA for like less than $70K. His house
That's
is worth
unreal.
His house is worth over $1 million.
That's
Easily
unreal.
today, yeah.
I would sell and move out of the state like almost immediately. You could never move back. You
Never.
could never afford to move back, but like
That's why he's
imagine
never
what
left.
you get.
Yeah. We talked about it and he's like, I'll just never leave. And he just upgrades his house every year. And it looks immaculate
Good
inside.
for him. That's
Outside
awesome.
still looks outside, but inside it's like
That's
a
where it
mansion.
counts.
Yeah.
That's where you're living.
Right. And you kind of don't want anybody to see because everybody else's house looks that way. So, like, you know what? But
You know what's like really crappy? Because Ryan and I always said, like, we want to invest in real estate. That was essentially a American dream for a lot of people.
Right.
At least in California, they changed the laws on us within the last 5 years. If it's not your principal residence at your time of death, that house doesn't stay the property tax doesn't stay.
yeah, they changed that. So it changes
Gets like
now.
Reassessed.
That's wild. So you can't even
know.
pass a house down to your
Yeah,
kids anymore.
generational wealth is like gone in
Gone.
California, unfortunately,
Mhm.
which is going to lead to just like the rich people owning everything.
Is it only in California or is it
I think
nationwide?
that's a straight California
Yeah,
thing.
it was a bill, a California bill.
It was disguised as like a fire victims
Hmm.
spending bill.
And California, the land of wildfires.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, "Oh, yes."
It was a year where we had like really bad fires too.
The Paradise
they
Fire
snuck
and
that
everything.
exactly.
Yeah.
That was the year.
Yeah.
They snuck it in.
Yeah. So it's like you can pass the house, but the property tax will be just readjusted to that year that you passed
Yes.
away.
So
Yes.
like if you've had a house in your family from like the 20s where like the price of the house was like,
The property tax.
$20,000
Yeah.
and the property tax was like, 2%. Like, it
Man.
that should carry,
Yeah.
you'd think that would carry over, but it does not anymore. Everything gets reassessed.
Freaking California.
Yeah, they really got us with that.
They got us with that. That was a good
I like.
Billy Goat country accent.
Was it?
Yeah, actually a Billy Goat country accent. Yeah, that was
I know everyone wants to exercise their rights by voting, but if you don't know what you're voting for, if you haven't done your research, you're almost better off just like fucking off.
yeah, I'd almost rather you just like not.
But doesn't that let the other side win when they don't vote? Because it's like,
Depends.
yeah. But I get what you're saying. If it's specifically California and you're voting against your own interests, like, is it better to just abstain?
Well, with like the bill she was talking about, it was a yes or a no, and it didn't matter which side of the spectrum
Yeah.
you landed on.
It was going to be bad regardless.
Yeah, it's a yes or a no for this that affects everybody.
They got us.
That was on a few things.
Congrats, you played yourself.
You played.
We played ourselves.
But then
play
again,
ourselves.
it's like we live in a time where a lot of people aren't going to afford more than one house anyways.
Mm.
We've always said we don't believe in selling property, but if we ever ditch Cali, this house is probably
be
going to
worth a pretty penny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So going back, if I'm in the 80s, this is one specific thing I'm going to do. Yes, of course, music, and of course, take people's songs into the future
You have
and
to.
make sure,
You
yeah.
have to.
But also, I'm getting chain restaurants from both McDonald's and In-N-Out.
Smart.
Yeah,
McDonald's especially.
McDonald's
Very
especially,
smart.
like the franchise. Like I'm gonna put some money towards that, and I'm gonna have a few. We're gonna be balling.
Especially back then, like the
Oh
80s
my
and
gosh,
90s,
yes.
like McDonald's balling.
Balling.
The play places they had.
80s, it wasn't like it was gradually, but I feel like the 90s. Oh, and then now,
That was like peak, like United States. I feel like,
Right.
in terms of like design and just like what we had.
that's what they mean when they mean make America great again. Make it where
Let's
like
make it like the 90s.
like the
again, man.
90s.
The 90s were tight.
I mean, even the 80s and the 90s, I feel like they kind of like meshed together. But
Yeah.
dude, you could do like so much stuff, and like no one has you on record for anything. I mean, not that you should be doing anything heinous at all to begin with, but like, I feel like today cancel culture does kind of reach people that it shouldn't, and you can say and do things, and they just will have you on record for like 20 years.
Even
and that
like
wasn't the thing.
going back to our childhood or like our young adulthood, that wasn't a thing.
Right.
You could go to house parties and there weren't people recording, everything. You could get away with a lot of stupid stuff.
Yeah.
Because the technology to record
ruin people's
stuff
lives like that
didn't exist.
Let me be clear. I'm not condoning
ago.
that. I'm just saying people wouldn't be embarrassed by having stuff like that or like nudes or stuff like that. Do you think there are like time machines out there right now? Because I feel like people have been jumping.
I don't know, man. I don't think it's possible. Unless we're just all like living in like alternate realities, and they go back and they create their own reality and then they live in that plus like different versions of us.
I think there's a rule. I think people are doing it. I think there's a rule though where they can't change anything.
Well, then
that's why it hasn't been done.
Well, I don't believe that's a thing. I think anytime you go back, you would change something.
I think specifically for someone, but it's like there's rules. I think they have it, but there's like rules. Like you're not allowed to do A, B, C, and D and just go there, enjoy day like you would any other day, and then come right back. There's no benefits. There's no trying to change timelines, trying to save anybody. It's just live a day there and come back.
Have you ever had like a Matrix moment where like something changed before your eyes?
Yes.
Like I thought I wrote something down on this paper and I so vividly remember doing it. And then I walk away and come back and what I've written is not there.
Right.
Have you guys ever had anything like that? Yeah.
Yeah. I typed something.
Is this like a time travel thing for
you? Maybe. Because I typed something and I went back and it was gone. And I thought like I had erased it and I'm pressing all the buttons to get everything back and nothing was there. And I was like, was I really that high?
Crazy?
I was like, was I really that high? And I was like, no, because I didn't do anything. I was totally sober. I had to get this paper done. And it was like, no, but luckily I didn't because I had messed up like the whole thing and I had to rewrite it anyways. And so if I would have typed it out,
it would have set you back.
It would have set me back a while. And so when I went back there, I was like, okay. Yeah, I was like, did I go back in time and do this? But I think I was just too stressed out, so I didn't think about it, and I just went back to writing.
Yeah. That moment like would have wasted your time so much that you never completed the assignment and you failed the class, and then it just starts this whole spiral of you just becoming a hobo.
Could have been bad.
Yeah.
Bad. Maybe it was bad in a different timeline.
Right. Like it's just this little thing could have just completely messed up your life.
So are you saying I went back in time already?
It could be. I don't know.
Maybe you did.
That's dope.
The concept of time traveling just still seems so fake to me, but I feel like I've had those moments too where I remember so vividly doing something and I'm just like, where's the work?
Right.
It's gone. I didn't do it.
Like something so small could make like such a big ripple.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about with people going back in time and being noticed or not being noticed and affecting time, man. The butterfly effect.
So would we would mess up time?
I think
back.
Anyone
it's
going
a dangerous
back
game.
Yeah.
You would say something or do something just weird that somebody I don't know.
Right.
I feel like you would affect something in some way.
Yeah.
Like you never know. Yeah, you'd cross paths with the right person at the,
take somebody's
at the right
wife.
time. And yeah.
Or just like say something to the wrong person and they just turn into like a mass serial killer and just like completely.
Oh, you're in the 20s.
History.
So like what if you go like past like a serial killer? Or like you're in their vicinity and
chances are she would definitely meet one.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Especially all of us because we're in a time where even the evil can hide out. I mean, we may have good intentions, but like even bad things can hide in plain sight because no one's checking on you. Yeah. I mean, like even more so than today, right? Where it's everything is video, everything's caught on video. They can trace everybody. Yeah.
Today.
But it's like back then, like nobody's watching.
There was no way.
nobody's helping. You have to find things out like the old school way, like finding clues and following a trail. We'll find it in about 6 years. But today they'll find it in like 6 hours. I was watching 916 Times. Yes, I do. And this guy like shot somebody and like ran off, and they found him like hours later because they like traced all the video cameras from like the stoplights.
Wow.
In recent times?
And then they got
Yep.
and they got his license plate, and they just like followed him and
Big brother.
got him. Yeah. It's like that could never happen in the 20s. You know, they could rob a bank and they wouldn't find you ever unless
Dude.
you like made a name for yourself.
You just go across 2 states and change your
Yeah.
name.
And dude, you can go 20 minutes up the street
My
and
name's
change your
Bucky.
Yeah. There's a long time like running joke like your husband leaves for milk and never comes back,
Gets some
and you just
cigarettes,
never
man.
find them
Leaves for
again
some
because they
cigarettes.
just hopped over the county line and
and
they're
he just went over the
gone.
town next door.
Yeah.
Started a whole new family.
Yep.
That's
Dude,
all
that's
it took
crazy.
back then. It's crazy.
You could have a double life in 2 cities.
Mhm.
Like one wife over here.
Probably
And
pretty
then the
easily
mistress on
too
the
back
other
then.
side. Oh, yeah.
I bet that happened a lot.
I bet
Like,
it
oh
did.
yeah, I have a traveling job. I work in 2 cities.
Oh man. Those traveling salespeople, right?
Crazy life.
They was like out there going to like women's homes that their husbands are gone at work, and they're like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah. And as long as both wives are taken care of, they probably don't care anyways. You're
Right.
probably a piece of shit anyways.
Right.
Just like, good.
No
Go
mushy
spend the
mushy
weekend
for
with your
you.
other hoe. Yeah.
No mushy mushy for you. It's okay. I'll go to my other wife.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, I think it's a dangerous game going back in time, because I think we would like mess up the fabric and
Yes.
what's supposed to happen, and the ripple effect would be like detrimental to the future. We would take
Right.
everyone's money, like me writing everyone's songs now and doing it in the past. Oh my
Wow.
gosh, would
What
destroy
would that do?
their careers would be gone. There would be no careers because I'd be writing all of Pharrell's songs in the 80s before he came
Yeah.
out in 92. Yeah, I would destroy
That's a
everyone's
solid
career.
idea.
I would destroy everyone's career.
So who do you think has the best era out of the 3 of us?
I don't think the 20s are the best era. I think the
Yeah,
90s.
there's a lot of cons with the pros.
Yeah. I think you or I, like
I would go with 90s.
90s, even more than the
Man,
80s.
all the concerts I would have. I mean, you too, though. In the
Yeah,
80s.
because like I can still like lead up to that. You know, I'm gonna be there.
I
Just
I
not there for
suppose,
10 years.
Just a little older.
Yeah.
You're gonna be too old for Rage Against the Machine.
Oh yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
They're like,
Can't
what are you
be
doing?
in the mosh
What
pit.
are you doing here? Back up
Sorry,
off me.
Unc.
Sorry, Unc. Well, let us know what you think. Let us know if you have any insights to this time travel. What year would you do? What decade would you live in? Where would you live at? And what would you do to ruin the fabric of time? It's your boy, Marky Mark.
I am Misa.
And Ryan.
Thank you for listening again. Please subscribe. Check us out. Holla.